we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say, just that star, spangled banner, yeah, for the land of the brave, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Welcome everybody to the last race of the regular season for the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series, the Digital Armchair Motorsports 250 here at the iRacing Superspeedway, presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody doing out there here tonight? I see Brennan Kennedy already in chat here this evening. Well, we got a lot to go down here within the 3 minutes that we have here in qualifying. Let's go ahead and jump down here to the top 20 into the point standings. Of course, 11 spots already locked in. 10 of those is in, well, the top 10 of our points. Now, Mark Mann locked in. Rick Seabrand's locked in. Anthony English locked in. Stephen Miles locked in. Edwin DeBoer locked in. Dana Shepard, David Strangle, Jeremy Funk, Zachary Workman, Joshua Milam is locked in. Also, Peter DeBora is locked in as well. That takes up 11 spots. But as we look at it here, now we're going to go off of the 11th position in the point standings. We'll get to more intel stuff here in just a little bit. But Jeremy Edwards in 11th, Daniel Harrington in 12th, Richard Sanchez 13th, Andy Brigante 14th, David Livingston 15th, DP Riggins in 16th, Matt Wagner 17th, Pudge in 18th, Blake Viken 19th, and Tal Dowman in 20th. Now, there is a cutoff line. Of course, only the top 16 make it, and we're going to go ahead and dive into that right now. That way, nobody's confused on how this all stands, and they're already going to jump into the race here, and it does look like Peter DeBora, from what I've got here, is going to be on pole. Let's go ahead and get down here on the grid real quick, and then we'll get more on the actual playoff picture here in just a minute. But Peter DeBora grabbed the pole out here tonight with a 51.331. Mark Mann going to be starting on the outside of him in second. Anthony English third. Stanley Jr. in fourth. Zach Fritsch 5th, Josh Milam 6th, David Stringle 7th, Dean Webb in 8th, Harold Rothery 9th, Blake Viken in 10th, Andy Brigante 11th, Bubba Winningham in 12th, DP Riggins 13th, Charles Joplin 14th, Alan Foster Jr. 15th, Russell Worth 16th, Kevin Free 17th, Rick C. Branson 18th, Joshua Gathright 19th, and Cody Nagels in 20th, Matt Wagner 21st, Jeremy Edwards 22nd, Stephen Miles 23rd, Gordon Berry 24th, James Mayer 25th, Zachary Workman 26th, Andrew Zanto, hey, he didn't forget, he's here, talked to him earlier, in 27th, John McCara in 28th, Nicholas Swing 29th, and Edwin DeBoer in 30th, Gary Turner 31st, Timothy Cook 32nd, Andrew Schroeder 33rd, Dana Shepard 34th, David Livingston 35th, Davey Preston, 36th. Richard Sanchez, 37th. Jeff Crosby Sr., 38th. Aaron Brill, 39th. Jeremy Funk in 40th. And that's going to round it out here tonight. 40 drivers out here this evening. And it looks like everybody has a gridded for the most part. Charles Joplin out in chat. How you doing there, Charles? Now, I do want to make sure we are set there, and I want to go down here real quickly because we've got a minute. Let's go ahead and get Peter DeBora up here as... Ooh, are they going to roll off? There we go. Peter DeBora is rolling off as we speak. Peter DeBora, buddy, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you're going to grab the pole out here tonight, man, but you are the 11th driver that has locked themselves into the playoff picture in the round of 16. But really, tonight, you don't have anything to worry about, buddy. But, man, it is the iRacing Superspeedway. There is banking all around this track, man. How do you feel about it?
I mean, it's a crazy place. I feel bad for a lot of guys who are in the middle of a qualifying lap there because my USB hub reset right in the middle of that, and it advanced the session while I was still P1. I don't know if I still would have had it or not, so I'm taking the EOL here the admins are giving me, and I feel awful for a lot of these guys who are out here racing for that one bonus point for the playoffs, so I'm just going to here to try and find them and push them to the front and try and make good on that, because that was certainly not intentional on my part. But, man, this place is fun. I really like the racing here. Down to one fast repair this time around compared to last race, so we'll see if it changes the behavior here. But I know a lot of guys looking to try and sneak into the playoffs, and this race matters to them a lot more than it does to me, so I'm going to stay out of their way.
All right, man. Mistakes happen, buddy, and I feel you, man. Heartbroken for everybody. I'm sure you are, too. But we're going to let you get to it. You guys are already in the middle of 3 and 4 here tonight. Peter, good luck out there tonight, buddy.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Wow, mistakes happen. All right. Well, here we go. It's going to be Mark May and Anthony English on the top spot here in row 1. Peter getting that EOL for the mistakes being made. That pace truck is going to dive off to the safety of pit road. It's going to be Anthony English. Get us going here, folks. Here we go. Waiting on that green flag. There it is. Green is out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing. One time in the regular season. And it's going to be the final time. Back to the track until next season. All right, can you hear me now? How about now? How about now? How about now? All right, yeah, I had to turn it down. He was bleeding through my mic, so that was my bad. All right, well, lap number 1 is going to go to Dean Webb here tonight. Oh, we got our first caution. Uh-oh, and I believe it's going to be the number 40. All right, well, let's find out exactly what happened. It looks like it might have started just ahead of him, 89. See here, Joshua Gathright in the 89. What happened to Gathright here? Oh, lap number 1 already. Ooh, looks like a domino effect maybe. Doesn't look like there is any type of contact there. But however, that being said, ooh, maybe some net code that started it all. Boy, Gathright trying to hang on to it. Oh, he just comes around and Peter nowhere to go, or he does get around. And Peter up into the wall right there. That is where our first yellow is going to be here this evening. Not what we want to see early. Right. already having issues. Ain't one thing, it's another, I tell you. Yep, one lap in and we have a yeller. Well, 10 of you out there tuning in already. We got one like out there. Now, what we want to see early on here is an early yeller. But, nevertheless, already drivers coming down pit road. A few of them gonna stay out, it looks like. No, it's ATVO. Since the last update they did, it messing up. The timing screen freezes up and I can't change drivers. So while they are under caution here for the first time, let's go ahead and get to that playoff picture here real quickly to show everybody kind of where we stand. Now, where I was talking about the 11 drivers that are in there, of course, you've got Milam, Man, Miles, Workman, DeBora, Seabrands, English, DeBoer, Shepard, Stringle, and Funk. Now, Edwards, Harrington, Sanchez, Brigante, and Livingston is just inside of that top 16. Now, that is 8 starts required and 1 drop week. Of course, coming into tonight, you've got DP Riggings, you got Wagner, Hughes, and Viking on the outside looking in. It's, man, it's going to take a miracle. I mean, a win, basically, for some of these drivers to get in, to take away a position. Of course, 31 points to the good for Edwards, 27 points to the good for Harrington, 22 for Sanchez, 20 for Brigante, and only 5 is for Livingston. You can see their starts. So if any one of these drivers from Edwards to Viking get a win tonight, well, that is going to be 12 drivers. That's only going to put 4 spots open. And, of course, we won't know who they will be until next week. But you can just see how close it really is coming into tonight. That won't work. ATVO, the creators just need to fix it. And then again, ATVO, from when I started to now, is so RAM heavy, I may have to upgrade my RAM. All right, well, Dean Webb, Blake Viking, David Stringle, Josh Milam, Harold Rothery. That's going to round out the top 5 here on the backstretch. I definitely ain't formatting my hard drive. 16 gigs. Mara, how you doing out there? Rooting on Mark Man, of course. Mark already locked into the playoffs, but she would always glad to see Mark bring it home into victory lane. Mark is toward the back, mid-pack, about 23rd right now. All right, pace truck. Driving off again to the safety of pit road. We'll try it again here, folks. Waiting on that green once more. The OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series, sponsored by Digital Armchair. Green is back out, and buggity. We're back underway here tonight at the iRacing Superspeedway. All right, let's see exactly what happens here. Getting fanned out back here toward the back already. 3 and a little bit of 4 wide action going on back here around, well, that number 40 of Peter DeBora. And no pun intended, I just clicked on his name, so not really trying to not trying to pick on him or anything, but you know how it goes. Right. Back up even closer to the front. We got some 3 wide action up here for the lead. And that didn't last long. 3 wide behind them. Definitely can go 3 wide here for sure. But, man, I don't know how long you want to stay 3 wide. We'll get a cockpit view of some drivers here as the race progresses, just to show y'all how much banking is here at the iRacing Superspeedway. And we'll look at the old way to Charles Joplin. Way up high, drops it down to that middle line. Of course, drafting here is a plus. Got to have friends. Or you just got to have somebody to draft with. Not necessarily friends, but .174 up top. That is Blake Viken. Man, they are so close together. Still 3 wide up here. As they, of course, come screaming down the front stretch. 48, Andrew Schroeder. Right in the middle. Back even further, Bubba Winningham. Right at the almost the tail end here. The 06 is right behind him. That is Forgetful Zonto. And I have a right. Whoa! Golly. Shaky, shaky up front. Getting a little bit, getting bumpy up here with the 09. Dean Webb, the 1 of Strangle, is the 30 of Jeremy Edwards. The 71 splitting the gap. Sean Macara, there's the 51. Have a 50. Supposed to be the 556. That's Jordan Berry, right? Yeah. 566, not 556. 566. Got a little bit of a peaky up number. Man, oh man. Single file, got some side by side, even toward the back here with Rick Seabrands, Andy Bergante, Matt Wagner, Bubba Winningham again. There's Steven Miles, Sanchez, there's Mann, DeBoer. Side by side going back here around that 74 of DeBoer. He is on the outside, falling back a little bit. And there's the 568. That is Nicholas Wing. Jeff Crosby Sr. hanging out back here, up from 38th to 34th. Peter DeBoer. Timothy Cook. Now, Gary Turner is 1 lap down. Alan Foster Jr. is out of the race here already, it looks like. Yes, he is. Go back up to the front here. Zach Fritch. Cody Nagels. Man, the 7 of Milam. 025 of Kevin Breeze. The 05 of Harold Rothery. Got a little bit of a breakaway here, going back to the 174 of Blake Viken. As they come around the 50, that is David Livingston, who is on the outside. we've got to go back to Jordan Berry. Get with this second group that is flying up the track. They are not too far back behind David Livingston at about 0.7 of a second. So they are coming. They are within the draft of David. And there is Anthony English in the 44, the 19 of Zachary Workman. English and Workman in together. Did that for a reason. They are going to drop it right behind Jordan Berry. They get a run, though. I would expect them to come around. But it doesn't look like they're going to try anything at this present time. Go back here to Zonto and Strangle. On back a few. See how they're single file. Some drivers pitted, some didn't. We'll see exactly when they're going to start the round, some rounds of pit stops here. They are getting single file to do just that, it looks like. Roughly 10 to 15 laps on fuel. 3-mile track, folks. Huge 3-mile track. Watch the 6. Let's see if I can find him. That's Nagels. And that second line starting to reform here with Cody. 71 of Makara, the 44 of English, the 19 of Workman. Dana Shepard from 34th to 18th. And we've got drivers screaming down pit road here. Let me get them to slow down and we'll get to them. Dean Webb, Blake Viking down pit road. That does look like the only two as of right now. The iRacing Superspeedway, I do believe, Bub, was back on one of the older video games called the Coca-Cola Superspeedway, I believe. Could be wrong, but that's what I've heard. Does look like we've got more drivers coming down. Oh, Matt Wagner having some issues. He did get it down, but he is on pit road here. Looks like Nicholas Ween coming down pit road. Edwin DeBoer down pit road. Like Dean Webb is still on pit road. Oh, good for Dean. Front row. Just to give you guys an idea of what the banking here is. 36 degrees. Some crazy banking. Right. And watching Cody and Zach on the outside. Single file on the inside. Looks like Cody, boy, he went high. Zach backed off a little bit. Looks like Cody found a hole right in front of the 44. Zach found a hole. Now we've got several drivers coming down. Let's get back here to them. Harold Rothery, Stanley Jr., Bubba Winningham. I like that paint, Bubba. White and blue. Gath right. Bunk. Whoa. Take on pit road with Funk and Schroeder. Oof. Something happened with them two. Look like Schroeder does have some rear end damage on that 48. Ooh, not good. Oh, and then he had to back up. Oh, and we've got a caution. Whoa. Oh, wow. Wow. Holy smokes. I think we might have had a parking lot on pit road here, too. What? Drivers wrecking on the track as well. And we're going to try to find out what happened. Okay, so it looks like something happened coming down pit road. Fix gets loose right there, but oh, right there, Russell Worth just plowed the sand barrels there. And you check what happened down on pit road here. Try to see if we can get to it. Okay, so it did happen behind everything. Right here, it looks like something transpired here. Coming down pit road. Right there. 19 and the 32 and the 6 looks like might have got a piece of it. The 50 hard lick into the inside pit wall, back up into the 43 there. So the 43 going to get some damage as well. Oh, yeah, heavy damage on the 43. We see that truck smoking. Unfortunately, Dana Shepard did have to use his reset on that one. Ugh. English, Man, Strangle, Milam. So we got drivers down on pit road again. Zonto. Uh-oh. Something happened to Zonto here. Not good. Okay, there he is. Oof. Okay, so he's back. I thought he dropped out there for a second. Looks like David Livingston possibly going to be our leader here. Lap 20 of 86. Lap 21 here when they hit the stripe. Now I've got Stack up top as we see some updates going on here. All right, well, let's see here, man. I want to talk to a driver that is, you know, kind of on the cusp, you know, that needs a win, but is, you know, kind of good here. The next caution we get, we're going to try to get the 57 of EP Riggings up here. Have a chat with him. I don't think I'd have time to do it now. The pace truck lights are off, so I probably won't get to it right now, but DP Riggings will be on our list. That's going to put Zach Pringle, Jr., Winningham, Rothery, Livingston, Riggins, Joplin, Macara, Sanchez. Our top 10 looks like Strangle is going to be strung out to the outside by himself coming to the restart here. Got to get a good jump, enough to at least get down to the inside. There's the 41 of Stanley Jr. running the Digital Armchair Motorsports 41. A big shout out to them. Sponsoring the race, the final race of the regular season here tonight. Of course, a big shout out to Butt Kicker as well, the series sponsor. All across the board. Saturdays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. Here we go, folks. Coming to the restart. Lap 22 here. Green is back out once more, and Strangle wasn't out there by himself. He did have, I believe, there was a driver out there, but I don't quite know who that was. But we are back underway here tonight. I think David, right now, I don't know if he is wanting to drop it down, but 41 is to his inside. Right now would be a good time to get down behind the 41, and David Strangle is going to do just that. No! He sees a run to the outside, the 05 of Harold Rothery and company, and he is going to stay right there where he's at. Now we got 3 lanes going, bottom, middle, and the high line. Oh, that high line, golly, is flying up through here, folks. That is Anthony English with Richard Sanchez in tow right up ahead of him. Golly, they were boogity and right up through that line on that far outside, folks. Golly. And look at the speed. 226 miles an hour. Good Lord. I don't like going 75 on the interstate, let alone doing 226 miles an hour. Oh, no. Pittsville, that would be, is that Andrew or is that Allen? Oh, man, aero compromised. Ouchie, not good at all, man. We don't get something. 72, that'd be Alan Foster Jr. How you doing, Alan? Man, we hate to see it, buddy. Whoa, somebody, oh, golly, we got Nicholas Wing and somebody coming down pit road very, very fast. Dana Shepard. And then we do have a caution here too, but I don't know exactly where that happened. However, I do hit the button and can get a replay of it. So let's find out. Oh, that ain't Zonto, was it? It came right directly on the 06 on the inside here. We are about to find out. I can't talk. Okay, so slow down there. So not exactly. Yeah, it came on to Andrew Zonta, so I don't really know. But we did have some drivers. That was Nicholas Wing and another one come flying down pit road here. I don't know exactly if that is where the caution came out or not. I'm trying to rewind it here as fast as I can, but it likes to go slow. You just fast forward it. That did. Okay, well, that didn't work out too well. Well, I don't know exactly where that caution came out. Huh. Well, just to pick on him because I can. Hopefully it wasn't Peter. Did come up. Now, Dana Shepard. Oh, yeah, I think it was Dana Shepard also that was down pit road as well. Ouchies. I'm going to go ahead. Change this if I can. 30 seconds. Quiet. That helps. So we've got Zach. We've got them all coming back down pit road here, folks. Sanchez into his pit box. Zach lying down into his pit box as we speak. Every time I do something, camera controls. Oh, Sanchez back out and away. English out and away. All right, so we wanted to talk to the 57 of DP Riggings here. Let's go ahead and do that. DP, buddy, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you. How's it going?
How is it going, man? Well, it's, you know, coming into tonight, buddy, just taking a look here real quick at the, you know, at the playoff picture. And, you know, you're 5 points out of the top 16. I know, you're probably like, dude, why don't you bring that up? But it's a long race, man. How in the world are you going to somehow squeeze into the top 16?
Well, I'm just going to try my best to do what I can to finish here on the lead lap. And hopefully see where the points fall. If all else fails and I'm in a good spot to get the win here, then I'll take that too.
Well, you've already got the starts. So if you get the win, you're locked in. We already
Yes,
know.
sir.
Yeah, we already know that. So DP, man, no pressure. No pressure. Just have fun out there. Good luck, bud. And man, we'll see what that 57 can do.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, that is DP, folks. Man, oh man. All right. Pace truck lights are back off. Now it's just waiting on the green again. How many do we have out there watching here tonight? It looks like we've got about 12. Still watching. 5 likes. We have even hit the halfway mark at about lap 43. We're getting there. Right. Pace truck will dive off to the safety of pit road. There it goes. Anthony English, Richard Sanchez, David Stringle, Josh Milam, Rothery, and the train is back out. Anthony back on the loud pedal. Already seeing a battle again for the lead. English, now it looks like that is David Stringle as they are picking up speed here. Already up to 208, 209 miles an hour. We got 3 wide again. He got Sanchez. Oh, did he get down? He did. He just got shoved by Josh Milam and Zach Fritsch, who was right behind Milam. Sanchez up there. Richard already locked in. No, he's not. No, look, no. Richard is not locked in the 510. Shepherd that's locked in. Oh man. Play dicey. All right, how about we do a ride along here. Now we rode along with Borgante before. Try to pick another driver here. Rode along with Workman. Try to pick somebody we don't normally ride with. How about we ride along here with Wing here? You know, ride along cockpit. Show everybody the banking here at the iRacing Superspeedway. To see there is banking all around the track. Front stretch, back stretch is the exact same. Turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4 are the same. You just see the speed that Nicholas Wing is at, 227 miles an hour into turn number 1. Golly. He is coming, I believe, right up to, I believe that is Harold Rotherly. Yeah. The 05, the 08 of Charles Joplin right up ahead of him. In the draft, get up front. We still got all that side-by-side going on. Continue watching it. Man, that 12 gets so close when he drops it down. To me, he almost took out the 71 of Makara, but that's just a different angle. Right, well, let's check on some other drivers toward the back. Winningham, there's Jordan Berry. We got a little bit of side-by-side, but mostly single file back here. David Livingston is one of those drivers that is trying to fight his way into the round of 16 as well. We'll go ahead and bring, again, that playoff picture back up here. Harrington, 27 points to the good right now, coming into tonight. Now, they do not do any stages here, so it's straight up racing. You've got to manage to keep your points somehow, some way. You see the 57 of DP starting to fall back, it looks like, a little bit. Back in 11th now. And he continues to fall back to 15. Looks like he's going to have a little bit of help here. I think that might have been the 08. Yep. Well, it wasn't the 08. That was Charles. Now, Charles Joplin is on the outside. Okay, so that, the 08 and the 09. Joplin. Or was that the 06? Oh, Dean Webb. Dean Webb is in the mix here, too. That was the 08 and 09. Man, the 06. Keeps hitting that dadgum apron. Stay off of it, 06. 06. Mr. Forgetful Zonto. He didn't forget tonight, but I am going to give him a hard time about it. As he was saying in Discord, it's win or go home, basically. He's got his starts. All he needs is a win. He's in. Oh! And Zonto blinking out there. Not a good thing. Got 19 of you tuning in and 5 likes. Can we hit 10, 15 likes out here tonight before the end of the broadcast? 36 of 86 here tonight. Straight up racing. No stages. The OP Superspeedway Saturday Night Bug Kicker Truck Series. Sponsored by Digital Armchair Motorsports. Here at the iRacing Superspeedway. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. Had a few cautions here, but I mean, huge field, huge track. It's expected. Last time we was here, to give everybody a little bit of a recap, we did have 5 cautions for 16 laps, 28 lead changes, 12 leaders. It took an hour and 31 minutes for the race, 90 laps. They did have to use a green, white, checkered attempt, I do believe. They only do 86 under regulation, so Joshua Milam did come out with the win, with Rick Seabrands in second, Zachary Workman in third. But this is the last time they are going to be here until next season. They do not run the iRacing Superspeedway in the playoffs. So, I don't know what to expect. Definitely a different change of venue for sure. Workman dropped it down right behind the 71 of Makara. There comes the 025 of Kevin. Down to the inside, right behind the 71 of Makara. Kevin seen the opening, and we've got a caution. Oh, the 06 of Zonto. Oh, no. Not what Andrew wanted. Oh, man. Well, let's see kind of what happened. The 41, 44, 06. 06 is to the outside. It looks like maybe some net code there between the 41 and the 44. Well, that is definitely going to send up the 41 right into the 06. Nowhere to go. The 06 goes around a hard lick into the outside wall. The 1 might have got a little bitty piece of it, but I don't think he did. But there is our caution again. Man, oh man, not what you want to see. Ugh. Man. Now, as they wait for the pace truck, and there it is. Uh-oh. All right, Zach is picking back up. Zach is our leader, but hey, it looks like Zachary Workman is our leader. All right, now let's see here where we stand. It looks like, as of right now, I'm showing 4 cautions for 6 laps, 47 laps to go, 13 lead changes. This is unofficial. I say that because we are going to have to do it, get everything worked out here. So aggravating. But they're going to make their pit stops here, folks. So it does look like Fritch is in the lead. So while they are doing that, to go ahead and kind of take a little bit of a breather here as well. But hey, 6 likes, I do appreciate it, everybody. 17 of you tuning in, and they are coming down pit road, so that actually kind of works out. Right, let me see who we got in the lead here. Like Zach is up front. Got Edwards P2, Freeze P3, Makara P4, Riggins P5, Workman P6, Nagels P7, Joplin P8, Viking P9, and Brigante P10. So, let's see here. We don't talk to him. I don't even know if he is in Discord. Matt Wagner. Anybody know where Matt Wagner is? We don't get to talk to him much. Do not see him. Funk. Oh, well, then. Well, then. Guess we're going to get to talk to him then. How about nobody? Due to the fact that, here we go, race truck lights are off. Next time by will be lap 43. At that halfway mark, lap 44 will be officially halfway here tonight. All right, here we go. Pace truck will dive off again to the safety of pit road. Zach, Jeremy, row 1. Zach will get us going on the loud pedal. We'll see what kind of jump Jeremy can get as we enter the start zone here. Got to wait on the green. And the green is back out. Good shot there by Zach. Good start by the 30, the 025, 71, the 57. Looks like everybody got a good start. Now let's get out of turn 2 here safely, as we are back here watching kind of, well, around DP and company. And it looks like everybody there got out of turn 2. Still bunched up. Zach and Kevin kind of breaking away a hair, but not a whole lot. We've got Edwards, Makara. There's the 57 of DP to the inside. Cody Nagel, the 174 Blake Viken. They have all caught back up to one another. far so good here tonight. A few mishaps, but oh, it's typical. We've lost 3 drivers out here tonight. We've got 3 that are 1 or more laps down. Jeremy Funk, Dean Webb, and Gary Turner. Jeremy is 2 laps down. Dean is 3 alongside Gary. That is 3. Getting a little scary up here. Ooh, 51 on the car in the 09. Ooh, that got a little on the Barry side. That's Jordan Berry. '05 of Harold Rothery, the 09. Talk about it, Dean Webb. And they're getting fanned out. Somebody up into the wall. That is Jordan Berry scraping the wall. Gonna fall back several positions, it looks like. Man, that bump. Golly, you can just see it pop. Talk about whiplash. There you go. Viking, there's Milam, Workman, Makara, Viking. Kind of just still. And oh man, boy, that's 7. Gotta run. There is the 19 again. The 025 sees it. Oh, I think it went a little bit too high. Whoa. I don't think the 025 meant to do that. 4 wide here. Nope, that 4 wide went back to 3 and now 2 very quickly. I don't think Kevin meant to do that. He fell all the way back to 13. Jeez, 3 wide up top. Oh, wiggle, wiggle. Wow, that was a big wiggle. You know who that wiggle was by? Yeah, that's 7. Somebody else popping the wall back there. Let me see here if I can find out who that was. They fell a little bit too far back. That Brigante? I think so. I think it was Brigante. It might have been. Oh, well, Brigante gonna shoot it right down. Golly. Jeez, Andy. Scared me. And speaking of Andy, he's gonna go back to the outside. Feeling some side draft. Watch that far outside line. See the 09. That, of course, is, like I said, that's Dean Webb. These drivers are going to help teammates to get in if they can, regardless of how many laps they're down. The 09 way up into the wall, way up there again. Oh man, everybody's trying to get around Dean. Dean having a moment. Ooh, 568. Real quick on that 09. All right, Jeff Crosby Sr. is on pit road, so there is no caution. However, having a little bit of a hiccup there. Safely got to turn back around and is back down going toward his pit box. And back up to the front where a lot of wiggling, a lot of movement, less been happening. And we've got, looks like drivers kind of going wide. Maybe down toward pit road? No. Like they got a little wide up top there, or down in the back there. I'll get it out in a minute. falling backwards. And he needs some help. He is right behind Timothy Cook. Timothy, he is about 7/10 of a second behind Wagner, who is behind Mark Mann. This is kind of where some single file is happening. Get to the side-by-side is right around, well, right up ahead of Wagner. Up here with, well, right around Cody Nagels. Tail end of this side-by-side package from Andy Bergante on back to around 16th. We are at 10:01 Eastern, 9:01 Central. Oh, the 12 going to take some damage there. Look like netcode. It did look like netcode. However, going off of what I see, and the 12 definitely falling back here. Way back. About 20th. Like they are trying to figure out how to go single file again for another round of green flag pit stops. And out here already, yep, they're within that window, 10, 11, 12 laps, 10 to 15 laps roughly, possibly 16, 17 if they save a little bit, but I don't think they can get that much. And when a hole opens, you gotta take it. Seeing some drivers do just that. See the 30. Jeremy Edwards caught up on the outside by himself, by him lonesome. Got to find a hole, and he did right there behind Kevin Freeze and right up ahead of Blake Viken. They are getting to another round of pit stops here. Bubba Winningham, it looks like he is starting to fall back here as well. Trying to find that low line. Santo down pit road. We have already had some drivers that did come down. I missed them. Cook, Peter DeBora, Stephen Miles, of course Zonto, Jeff Crosby Sr., and Charles Joplin. Back up here to our lead pack. Trying to see when the leaders come down. And it doesn't look like they're going to come down now. However, 41 is going to lead a group down here. Oh, and the 41 is going to jackknife on pit road. Stanley Jr. Ooh. Jeremy Edwards, Blake Viken, EP Riggins, Russell Worth, Jordan Berry, Bubba Winningham, if I can get to him, Edwin DeBoer, man. That is what you don't want to do on pit road. And here comes our leaders. Bergante leading the group down. Okay, so we got Bergante, Workman, Milam, Freeze, Makara, Stringle, Gathright, Fritsch, and Wing, as well as Livingston, who is just coming down now. I put Anthony English, Cody Nagels, Mark Mann, Matt Wagner, Rick Seabrands. One of the last groups to come down. James is now coming down pit road. So, yeah, last group would be this bunch here with Cody and company. Yeah, I would assume they would come down this time. Yep, Cody, Anthony, Mark. 3 wide on pit road here. Rick Seabrand's right behind them. A few seconds. There is Matt Wagner also coming down. That is going to put, if he can get around, that would be Andy Bergante up to the lead. Milam in tow, Sean Macara, Kevin Freeze, Gathright. Kind of keeping an eye on it here, and this group is off, but full head of steam is going to be Andy Bergante and company. 30 and the 174. Jeremy Funk. Come on. Oh, 30. Jeremy Edwards. My bad. And the 174, Blake Viken, who made it around Andy Bergante. I don't know why I said Funk. Look it up, Funk. Where is he? Oh, because his first name is Jeremy, too. That's why. A lot of drivers to remember, to memorize. Ooh. All right, well, no crank it up here, unfortunately, but what we can do is get another ride along. Oh, man, who do we do this time? Oh, jeez. Well, man, so many to choose from. Man, golly, it's so hard to pick a driver because there's so many. 89. How about we go with the 89 of Gathright? How about we do that? Here we go. Right behind the 025 of Kevin Free. Out there tuning in, 7 likes, 3 away from 10, 8 away from 15. No reason we can't hit 15 likes out here tonight, folks. Thank you everybody again for tuning in here to MaxspeedTV and watching the 025. I don't know what he's doing. We are on Joshua Gathright here in the 89. Lap 60 of 86. And the 025 of Kevin is now falling backwards. And he did. He fell way back into 10th. And we're still single file throughout the track. There's not a whole lot going on right now. Lap 66, the completion of 66 to 67. Gonna put us at 20 to go. What a race it has been. We are not done yet. Jeremy Edwards. Go ahead and take a look again at the playoff picture. Edwards, 31 points above the cutoff line. Really? All he needs is a good finish, and I think he'll be okay. But you know what Edwards is thinking? Get the win, and then I won't have to worry about points. Just get the win. Arrington thinking the same thing. Sanchez, Brigante, Livingston, Riggins, Wagner, Hughes, Viking. These guys are all thinking probably, I know I would be thinking it, the same thing. Get the win, and you're in. You've already got the starts. Just get to victory lane. Watching the outside, that is Zachary, Zach Workman, and Zach Fritch. Zach Fritch in the 12. Workman in the 19. The 025 of Kevin Freeze right behind him. And if you see who is on the outside line, that is going to be, let's see if I can find him. That is the 06. Of Andrew Zanto, trying to figure out a way to get his 3 laps back, because without a win, man, Zanto gonna end up unfortunately missing it. Could it happen? Yeah, but right now it is not looking too promising for Zanto. Ooh, the 08. Lincoln majorly. Charles Joplin. Well, they will have to pit, I believe. And it's going to be close on fuel. Will definitely be close. They have been out here at about 9-10 laps, roughly 8 to 10. Exactly how many laps are left when they do come down pit road, because they can only go, I would say, 10 to 15 laps roughly. Whoa, no, and we got the 12 going around, and they are still wrecking. We seen that live on MaxspeedTV. Well, this is going to change things just a little bit. Oh, man, I don't even know where, I mean, yeah, right here with Zach is where it initiated. Ooh, that looked like some net code there. Looks like the 19 might have gave him a little bit of a shove, but I can't really tell. And right there is where the 12 goes around. That is the 13 of Brigante, but I don't see no contact. And then right there, man, the 025, nowhere to go. The 12 glitches into the 06. More net code going on. And then we get over here to the 06 of Andrew Zanto, right down in the 025. There's the 71, going to get a piece of it as well. Staying with the 025 here. Looks like the 89. It's going to get it. Wow, somehow David Stringle dodged that. Oh, he got lucky. My string. Oh. Sorry, had to do it. Man. $20 to go. Oh, you guarantee they're going to pit. Still think they're going to be short, though. And it's going to be close. And it's going to be close. I mean, you got to pit. You don't have the fuel to make it. You got to come down. So Edwards is going to lead them down pit road. Wow, Edwards, no tires. Interesting call. Looked like anybody took, well, some did. Very, very interesting call there. Oh, it looks like Nicholas Wing. He might have missed his box. Ew. Right, 10:17 Eastern, 9:17 Central, 19 to go. I believe Nicholas is going to probably come back down pit road. Yeah, I figured he would. So that is going to put Jeremy Edwards back in front as we hit the stripe. Going to be 18 to go. Be 17 when we get the green. Oh, golly. 3-mile track, 50% fuel. 10 to 15 laps, roughly. Just an estimate. Do the math, folks. If you know the gallons, do the math. They're going to have to save, I believe. I don't think they're going to have enough. Could we see drivers run out of fuel? Very well possible. Man. You know, Edwards, Blake. Golly. Oh, we're missing a nut? Oh, he didn't start. That was Pudge. Oh. Gummit. Kyle. Man. Pace truck. Back off to the safety of pit road. Here we go, folks. Coming to 17 to go. Jeremy Edwards is gonna have to be all game. Green is out. Good jump. No, not the start he wanted. We're stacking up here, folks. Stacking up, and it's a parking lot. Oh, jeez, it's a parking lot. Oh. 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 I'm at a loss for words. Oh, I'm at a loss for words. Need to get a blimp view of this one. Try to figure out what in the world happened, which, you know, just from my angle, I don't know. All right, let's get the green here. Figure it out. Right. Okay, there's a shove by the 44, and then a shove from the 6 to the 44. 71 shoving the 6. Little bit of stack up, and then it was just kind of on from there, folks. Right there, the 71 going to get hit by the 44. The 04, the 04 is not even going to be able to get around it. And here's the parking lot, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I am showing at least 16 trucks. 17, 18. 18 trucks got some type of piece of it, and the 95 locks it down. I don't think the 95 got a piece of anybody. Jeez. Well, this is going to definitely put them to where they can finish the race. Man, a lot of drivers having to use a reset. They're one and only. Looks like a few drivers have taken it behind the wall as well. Russell Worth, Jordan Berry. Like Charles took it at about 2 to 5 laps ago. Looks like Andy Bergante is out of the race as well. I will make sure. Oh, either that or he blinked out. One of the two. Oh. Got Livingston, Viking, Edwards. Golly, man. Now, David, he didn't come down pit road. But it does look like he may come down now. Yes. He is coming down now, so that's going to give... Well, here comes Viking. Here comes Edwards. Whoa. Okay. So, going to give the lead up to... I believe David Stringle. Interesting. These drivers want to make sure they have enough fuel to make it. We ain't talking to anybody, that's for sure. Too much at stake right now. Out of turn 2. It'll be 13 to go when they get the green, if it's not extended. Like everybody is catching back up onto the backstretch where they're at. So, like they will get going here. The lap 13, or lap 13. Coming to 13 to go. Pit road, we haven't said it really. But pit road speed is 65 miles an hour, pace speed of 90. Here we go, folks. Pace truck has dove off to the safety of pit road again. Here we go. David waiting on the green. The 05 of Rothery to the far outside line. There's the green. We're back on the way here tonight, folks. The 05 Rothery. Looks like he might. Ooh, I'll be doing some. I don't know what he's doing. I have no idea what he's doing. Got some damage, though. Maybe he is wanting to just kind of get out of the way, possibly. I don't know. Man, he's got some screaming trucks all around him. David Stringle tries to hold on, trying to find a line to go to. He is going to go far to the outside line. Stringle already locked in. He does not care. Viking up front. Sanchez. Winningham. Milam. Oh my gosh. Cook. Cook is even up here. Nagels. Oh, jeez. Oh my golly. Milam to the lead. Eagles. Oh. See what he can do with the help of the 19 of Workman. Watching the 510. Sanchez. Viking. Man, we got some hungry trucks right now. 32 pushing to the outside. 15 on the truck. That is Jeff Crosby Sr. Whoa, we've got some action, but we don't want a yellow. And we're not going to get a yellow. All right, probably a good thing. And oh man, Sanchez. Go ahead and look at it again. Sanchez, 22 points, it looks like, to the good, but a win would get him in. Now Workman. Nagels, golly. Yeah, we're getting... we're going to get that off the screen. We're going to watch this. Man, jeez, Lord Almighty. Oh gosh, 10 to go. It'll be 9 to go at the stripe. They should have enough fuel. Oh. Oh, no. Livingston, Nagels. Oh. Livingston in the 50. Nagels in the 6. The 32 of Timothy Cook. Ah. This is not. Ooh. Oh, somebody got loose or bumped or net code. I don't know. There was a 6 of Nagels. They were 4 wide, though. Something happened there. We'll let the admins handle it, but this is what kind of set everything. Oh, the 06. Looks like got a piece of it, too. But Nagels, the 32 of Timothy, and the 50 of Livingston got the worst end of the deal. And, I don't even know if David. Oh, man, did he have a reset left? I don't think he did. Oh, man, no. Ugh. Ugh. Well, you've got to stay out. Track position at this point. Got some fakes. Oh, we do have some takers, though. Like BP, like some drivers are coming down pit road here, so we do have some takers. Blake Viking, Edward, Wagner, DP, David, Steven, Josh Milam, Mayer. Looks like some drivers that are already locked in for sure down pit road. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Okay, so Sanchez got Workman up front. Sanchez right there, P2. Exactly sure who is leading at the time. I thought it was Sanchez. Does look like it is. Oh, our top 7. Our top 7 did not come down. Workman, Sanchez, Gathright, Winningham, Deborah, Seabrands, man. I don't know who all is out in chat still, but we still have 16 of you tuning in. 72 of Alan Foster, that's Hicksville. Out there, my brother, Mara. Charles Joplin, who unfortunately had to retire early. Yo, wait. Brendan Kennedy. And several others who are not chatting in chat, but we do appreciate you tuning in. 7 to go. It'll be 6 to go. Should be 5 to go when they get the green again. Now, that will put us within the window of a green, white, checkered attempt, which on Saturday nights, folks, if you are new over here, it's unlimited GWC attempts. So, it does not matter how many they use. They can use 1, or they could use, I do believe iRacing itself does have a limit, but if you use their limit, something's wrong. We don't want to see it. Like 30 or 40 something, I don't know. So technically it's not unlimited, but it's unlimited per se. But we will be in the window of a GWC attempt if we get another caution. Hopefully we don't, but we can't rule it out. The way a GWC attempt works, if we get one, is they will take the green. It'll be 2 to go. We've got to get back around the track, and the leader has to take the white flag. If the leader takes the white flag, they just race it till the end. Whatever happens after that happens. If we get a yellow before the white flag, well, we'll end up racking them up, stacking them up, doing it all over again until we get a winner. That's the way it works. Elizabeth Winningham, rooting on that 66 of Bubba Winningham. And Elizabeth, you tell Bubba out there, I love that paint. Love the red, white, and blue. U.S. Navy veteran myself. So, and see, he has, is that Louisiana Tech on the back of his truck? Pace truck. Off and away. Here we go. It will be 5 to go here, folks. Zachary Workman, Sanchez up front, row 1. Here we go. Green is out. Oh, boy. nervous. I don't know who's more nervous, me or the drivers, or you lovely people in chat. Not gonna be given. Gotta get to the white flag. Gotta get to the white flag. Got 5 to go. It'll be 4 at the stripe. Watching the outside, though. And watching the far outside, though. Golly, we got 3 sticking wide back here. Possibly 4 even. No, it's 3. It's 3. Yep, I had to click on the 4 Rick Seabrands. Right in the middle here. Oh, gosh. Oh, you're making me nervous. Oh. And we're 3 wide, about 5-6 rows deep, folks. I do not want to be in that mess right now. Oh, jeez. Oh, good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 6 rows deep. Yeah, I was right. Oh, jeez. Peter DeBora, though, leading the way. Oh, and, you know, kind of funny thing is, Peter... something reset at the beginning, and he technically got the pole, but he got an EOL because he screwed up qualifying by accident, of course. And now look where he's at, up front. And is he going to lead his first lap here? Oh, I don't know. It's going to be close. Yo, poor man. Mark Mann does have lap lead, and Peter didn't get it. Now we're starting to get a little strung out. A little bit. 3 to go. 2 to go. Next time by. Oh, golly. 40 goes high. Here comes Workman. Oh, no, and we're going to get a wreck. This is not what we wanted. Yep, there it went. Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen, unfortunately. Been broadcasting so many years, folks. Going on 7, 8 years, something like that. Yeah. I just had a feeling something had to give at some point. I don't know exactly what happened. Not my call, but right here, it looks like maybe a bump, maybe a net code. Looks like, oh, could be net code, the 6 to the 66. Oh, and I started talking about the 66, and that happens. Oh, not what we wanted. So let's kind of see what transpired. And several cars, or trucks in this case, is going to get a piece of it. 74 shoots down. The 91 of Wagner going to get a piece of it as well. The 1 of David Stringle. Oh, Matt Wagner pops wall. All right, well, here we go. GWC attempt 1 of question mark. Not what we wanted. Definitely. Peter, Zachary, Mann, Gathra, Sanchez, Milam, Seabranch, Fritch, Mayer, DP. That's our top 10 as of right now. See how it all lines up. I wouldn't think they would come down pit road, but then again, some drivers have been out here in about 12 laps or so. It looks like Workman is going to come down pit road. Mark Mann is staying out. Let's catch else. Sanchez is down. Mayer. Did Mayer come down? Yeah, Mayer did come down. Probably Mayer, but I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Pringle, there's Nagels, Wagner, Winningham. Oh, and Winningham running awfully slow. Oh, no, this is not good for Bubba. It looks like heavy damage on that beautiful 66 truck. Engine could be shot. And if it is, tough break for Bubba. Oh, no. He is in his pit box. He does not have a reset. Oh. Man. I may not be the one down there racing, but, I can feel it. So I have feelings too, and I've been in these guys' situations. You run good, run clean, you may be involved in a few hit and misses, and you get down to the wire, and blam, your knot is, cut just, 3 laps short in this case. I've been there. I know how these guys feel, especially if you're going to get into a format like these guys do, a top 16, get into the chase, the playoffs. It hurts. It really does. I don't know where everybody actually stood coming into tonight. I definitely have to do a lot of research on that, but I know some of the drivers really, really needed a win. One of those, of course, took it early, and man. And oh man. Oh, green and white checkered attempt. It does look like the 40 has chosen the outside line. That's going to put the 04 marked man on the inside. Now, Deborah is actually the 11th driver that has locked himself in. The top 10 plus Deborah. So, Deborah's not even in the top 20. So, just the way it works. It doesn't matter where you're at in points. You got your starts and you get a win, you're in. You could be dead last in the points, and as long as you got your starts and you grab that win, that locks you in. That's how it's just, you just don't know. You have no idea who is gonna make it. We're going to have another one punch their ticket with a win tonight. Well, hopefully we find out in 3 laps. Not, well, hopefully we find out sometime tonight. 10:43 Eastern, 9:43 Central. I'm going to be right here until we get done. Here tonight, the OP Superspeedway Butt Kicker Truck Series, the Digital Armchair Motorsports regular season finale 250. Here at the iRacing Superspeedway, the pace truck pulls down to the safety of pit road. We will be taking the green. There it is. Green is out. 2 laps to go. Got to get to the white flag now. If not, well, we rack it up, stack it up, do it all over again. Down into 1, the middle of 1 and 2. They're going to scream out of turn number 2 momentarily. Man, it takes forever to get around. Here we go. Out of 2. Everybody's okay. Now they're starting to move around. We got a lot of movement back there with a 19 of Workman. Like everybody now okay. For now. Down into 3. Want to kind of get somewhere. I want to make sure. All right, out of 4, we got to get to the white flag, and it looks like we will do it this time. Only going to take 1 GWC attempt. Guess what, folks? 1 to go here tonight. That's all it's going to take. But who is it going to be? Got Mark Mann. We got the 89 of Gathright. Right there in P2. They are getting all over the place back there. The 12 of Zach Fritch. A lot of these guys trying to pull upset. A lot of these guys trying to get in a move. But, oh no, it's not going to be enough. The 12 up into the 19. They're going to be wrecking behind them. I don't care right now. Got to do it. Oh, they're going to be wrecking in front. Oh, no. Who is going to hit the stripe first? Oh, the 44 into the fence. And the checkered flag waves. And I don't know who got across the stripe first. Holy smokes. I do not know who got to the line first. However, I want to look at whatever just happened. Golly. All right. Well, let's see here. See, this is where it kind of all began back here with the 12, 19. See, they're just wobbling all over. Now I'm going to kind of go back, kind of get back here, see what's going on, what happened. And, okay, so I've got the update here. I want to get on the 44 of Anthony English because this dude right there, this is where the big one happened. And Anthony, golly, Anthony, he had nowhere to go. He goes high and he just launched up like a rocket right into the catch fence. 04 takes a ride. Oh, man. Well, Stephen Miles got the update. Miles crossed the stripe first. He is going to win it here. Miles already locked in, but stealing it away. And somebody else went for a ride there, too. Sanchez will finish P2. Gathright in P3. Oh, man. Well, hang tight, folks. We're going to get the top 3 up here for the MaxspeedTV post-race show. Oh, man. We'll see if everybody's all right. Hang tight. We'll be right back. Oh, man, folks, I am exhausted, and I'm sure these drivers are too. I am going to pull up our winner here tonight, Stephen Miles, the number 8 machine. Somehow, some way getting through the carnage there at the end. But, Stephen, it wasn't just that, man. It was racing throughout iRacing Superspeedway here tonight. You didn't really have any, you didn't coming in too tonight. You really didn't have anything to worry about because with the win you already got in your starts, you were already locked in. But you're a driver, you're a racer, you always come out here and fight for a win, and by golly, I don't know how you did it, but you did it tonight, man. We got to hear from you from the driver's perspective and the chaos and the great driving out there by everybody, man. Mike's yours, bud.
Man, it was a night of fighting, man. I was just riding along like I normally do, riding in the back, and my engine lost power. I just started smoking, and that was under green, so I had to pull in under green, take my fast repair with like we was like lap 35, lap 40. So I was a lap down. I had to fight me and Peter. We stayed together on pit strategy, and I beat him out the pits the last time when that caution came out, seen all the cars wrecking above me, and I got the lucky dog. And then I was like, okay, let's start making my move up to the front. And when I did, somebody got into me and damaged my truck. I luckily saved it, went all the way to the back. Caution came out again. I had to get my damage fixed. And that last restart there, I was content to stay behind Rick. I wanted to stay on the outside line, but once I seen Sanchez have that run, I was like, I mean, I might as well go for it. It's gonna come to the white flag, and I had that run, and I knew it was gonna stall. And I mean, right when it was stalling out of 1 and 2, they started wrecking. And I thought I was gonna be in it, and I wasn't. Went through 3 and 4. It was only 5 or 6 of us trying to get that momentum out for the drag race. And they started wrecking again, and I thought I was in it again. And iRacing pulled a little iRacing move. I made it through it, and I take it however they come. I take it, man. I just
Oh,
want to build that momentum up on it.
yo, yeah, and iRacing Super Speedway is not an easy track. I don't care if you're experienced at this. You've raced it a billion times, okay, and you've won out of those billion, a billion and one. Okay, you get what I'm saying? This track, the way it is, the banking, the entrance, the exits, the pit road, it is extremely difficult, even by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to even see the corner when you're coming up into in 1 and 3. You can't even see the corner. You gotta peek out a little bit. It just but yeah, I had a good race, man. Just a little setbacks in my motor blowing up early, but these guys are so competitive, and this league is, man. I'm not gonna lie, I'm addicted to racing this every Saturday. I just like it, and just for me to get my first win here. It's something special to me, especially how dramatic that finish was. I'm definitely gonna save the replay and go watch the broadcast after this.
Well, I do appreciate it. Your first win, I didn't even know.
My first win at iRacing Super Speedway.
Oh, your first win at the iRacing Super Speedway. Okay, so this is not your first win. No,
Second. I think
this
it's
is your
second.
second win this season because yeah, you got your win back at Talladega, your 8th race. So
Yeah.
so you got
Yeah,
you
man.
got your win on your 8th start that you needed to get it, dude. Everything's working out for you, man.
Oh yeah, man. I can't complain. I just want to get the momentum up and let these guys know when I'm up front, that I'm fast and they can ride with me. Because at first, when you first start here, they're kind of antsy, don't know how you really drive. But I'm starting to build a good chemistry with the drivers or whatever, and hopefully I'll be up there in the front and run the top 2 or 3 every race. But I just thank everybody for this.
Well, I know you got probably more thanks and shout outs you want to give, but before we get to that real quick, we start the top 16 at America's favorite track, man, the new Daytona. That's where it is all going to start for the top 16. Now, a win and then you race the other 2. or you have to race all races in that chase to be eligible to get that automatic win. You can't just win Daytona round 1 and then skip the other 2. You have to show up. And I believe you also have to race at least 60% of the race or something like that. I don't know. But you have to be there. So, with that being said, man, Daytona to start things off, you're in it. You're going for it. How do you feel about Daytona?
I like it, man. I like the new Daytona, especially. I'm always competitive at Daytona and Talladega. It was just this one track that I just always had bad luck or had like top sevens or something like that. But how I'm feeling about it, I'm gonna do the same thing that got me here, man. Work my way in the back. Me and Rick and man, we sit in the back, and when that clock go off in our heads, we always make it to the front. We have a knack of picking the right time or whatever, or being lucky. That included. But I'm ready for it, man. I can't wait.
Oh, definitely. I can't wait. The way it started. Now, the iRacing Superspeedway is not in the playoff system. So I don't have this track to deal with, but the 08 of Daytona is not easy either. So you don't have that one to do, man. I'm not going to keep you any longer, but awesome win here tonight. Your second win of the season. Get set, get ready, because the playoffs are just around the corner, starting next week. Any other final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give, buddy?
I just want to appreciate my sponsor, Asheville Rooftops. David Stringle, he's pretty much like a teammate to me. I think he got in just with points, no victory. And thank God, thank my girlfriend, and appreciate you for broadcasting, man. You're awesome broadcaster, do a great job. Appreciate you.
I do appreciate it, buddy. And hey, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us here to our second place finisher here tonight. That is going to be Richard Sanchez here. Now, Sanchez comes into tonight on the outside or on the inside of that cutoff line here. We're going to go ahead and bring that up just because I can pick on Richard here. Sanchez, you came in to do tonight plus 22 ahead of that cutoff line with the 11 drivers already locked in. Now, with this finish here tonight, P2, definitely going to be a good points night for you. But before we get into any of that, man, you got to talk about, from a driver's perspective, the last race of the regular season, the iRacing Superspeedway, the track in itself, the amount of trucks. I mean, I could go on and on, buddy. You were down there. Let's hear from you.
It was pretty crazy, especially that last lap, like ducking and weaving, sliding those punches. It's pretty crazy.
Well, how was it for you with I know we had a lot of net code out there here tonight. I do see that you did have to use your reset. How was the net code for you?
I didn't see it. It was either in front of me or behind me, but I think I just, because of checks-ups, is where I got a little bit of damage, and I went ahead and took it that last pit stop so I'd have a clean truck.
Just kind of keep it that way. That you can at least have the speed. Yeah, I mean that's given. yeah. Because with the damage, if you got any damage here at the iRacing Superspeedway, you ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you can have a little damage, and you may be able to, push the guy in front of you and get him out to the front. But once you get clean air, if you got damage, then even a good truck behind you, you're going to slow him down. So.
Yeah, definitely so. Well, I don't know if you're Eastern time or whatever. I don't want to keep you any longer than I have to.
I'm Central.
Oh, you're Central. Oh, okay. So it's 10 o'clock your time then. Okay, so we're going to talk for an hour. That way it'll be, no, I'm just playing.
Cool.
Well, Richard, I mean, talk about some green flag pit stops here tonight, because, we were kind of getting to those and then something would happen.
I got speeding one time.
Oh.
I had to hold for 40 seconds.
Oh.
Or I went to the back of the pack. I think that was during yellow. Just didn't get slowed down coming in, or trying to come in as fast as I could to make up time, and went a little too fast. And I had to go to the back of the pack. So.
Well, I don't know how you did it, but all right, now look, we're going to go ahead and final thing here about this race. Let's get down here to the nitty gritty. We start out 5 to go. Of course, you know how it works out. Under 5 to go, you get a caution. It's going to set up a GWC. We get 5 to go. You guys go green. We hit 4 to go. We're coming around. Bam! Caution. Green, white, checkered attempt, buddy. How did you feel when you seen that caution?
Felt a little better because I was up front now instead of at the very back. I was just looking to see who I was going to be behind, who was going to be behind me. What can I expect? Can I expect a good push from the guy behind me? Can I expect him to drop me and go high or go around me? The guy in front of me, am I going to be able to push him good? Is he, hold his line good? And I need to be worried about the guy in the bottom. That's all that going through your head.
Yeah, I mean, I was a driver one time. I know, just the emotions that you're going through, sort of. I mean, for a playoff spot, I've never kind of been there in a sense. I've been close, but I mean, I could just imagine what you were going through. So getting down to the final, the GWC attempt, man, you go green. We got 2 to go. You guys get the white. A little wreck happened out of 2, and then out of, I don't know, turn 4, I believe it was just mayhem. Where was you at? Did you see that?
Yeah, trying to dodge it and trying to stay, in the draft, stay behind somebody. And I got behind the 8, so I said I'm just going to stick with him, and hopefully he'll make the right choice and what lane to go, and I'm staying with him. So. And then that last one, we both just dodged it, so it worked out.
Man, awesome job out here tonight, buddy. P2. Now we get into the chase. Now, I don't know if the points are fully updated. I do have the points here in front of me, but like I said, I can't confirm if it's official or not. But as of right now, I've got you in P12, which would put you into the top 16. So, like I said, I can't be official or not. That's what I've got. Well, of course, no more once everything is done. So, with that being in mind, we do start at Daytona in the chase, the new Daytona. How do you feel about it?
Same as I always, on all of them, just hope for the best. I haven't had a whole lot of luck this season with OP for some reason. I don't know why. I can get up there and run, but I get in the incident or I end up shooting myself in the foot. So all I can do is try and cut down on shooting myself. So.
And it happens. I mean, super speedway racing isn't easy. And, one of the greats, and I don't know if you know him or not, but I loved, calling his name LG Whaley. I don't know if that name rings a bell to you or not.
Yeah, I've had a few races with him.
Yeah, well, probably, I mean, there's no probably about it. He was one of the best super speedway drivers here on iRacing, in my opinion. He just knew super speedways, and of course, we all miss him. But, I got to say, you want to learn something, that would be the guy right there. And unfortunately, he did pass. And, but, you can still watch his streams, man. And I tell you, that dude, he knew it. He knew it.
Yeah, I followed him before. I could see it.
Yeah. All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job, P2, here tonight, man. Final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate. And, of course, get ready for the chase, man.
Shout out to OP for the races. Shout out to Max Speed for the broadcast and broadcaster. Good job always. Shout out to Steve for a good win, and we'll see y'all next time.
All righty. Well, this is Richard Sanchez grabbing a P2 here tonight. Great points night for him, and he definitely needed it with everything that transpired here tonight. Sanchez, we'll see you next week, buddy.
Thank you.
Yep.
Have a good one.
All righty. Well, that is Sanchez. Now, I do want to give a big shout-out to Joshua Gathright. I don't see him in Discord here. I will check one more time to see if I can find him, but I did check before, and he was not in here. So it does not look like I will be able to interview P3, but I do want to give a big shout-out to Joshua Gathright, grabbing a P3 spot here. Blake Viken in 4th. Jeremy Edwards is going to round out our P5. Like I said, we're going to have to wait and see where the points stack up once everything is updated. Now, I do not know if Rick is watching the stream or not, but I see DP there in chat here. There was some netcode here tonight for sure. I seen it, and I'm sure the admins will definitely go back and take a look at it. But, man, I got to say, what an amazing race here tonight to finalize the regular season. A big shout-out to, of course, our sponsors for OP. Of course, a big shout-out to OP, Rick C. Brands, and all the admins over here. A big shout-out to Digital Armchair Motorsports here tonight for sponsoring, of course, the regular season finale, all of the what do you call it? All of the races here in the regular season that they sponsored, and of course more to come. A big shout out to Butt Kicker as well for sponsoring not only the series here, but the league in general. I believe Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. So again, a big shout out to Butt Kicker. Digital Armchair out there in chat. Mixmaster PJ. I do want to ask, you would know it, I think, is the points official? Do we have our top 16 done? As long as I get it okayed by an admin, I will make the official announcement, and they are officially done. So here is our top 16 in the chase. Let me go ahead and refresh it one more time. And I'm not even going to do points. I'm just going to run down the list here real quickly. Mark Mann, Rick Seabrands, Anthony English. Oh, okay. Not on the spreadsheet. Okay. All right. He's going to, okay. So it's not updated in Sim Racer Hub. Is that what you're saying? I was going off of Sim Racer Hub. Well, I mean, Peter, if you're still in Discord, I could pull you up here and you could just make the announcement here. I mean, we could do it that way too. Trying to see here if maybe we can get it out before before we get into next week. So, okay, I am being joined here tonight by Mixmaster PJ. Of course, this is Peter DeBora here, folks. So, Peter, I was looking at Sim Racer Hub. You said they were not updated there, correct?
They are, but we just haven't activated the chase yet. So
okay,
it's
all
pretty
right.
straightforward. Basically, if you sort by wins first, you remove the drivers without 8. So, Kevin Freeze, and Zach Fritsch, Steven Korosek, Sean McCara, even though they had wins already, they didn't meet the 8 minimum starts required. So the 16 I have are Josh Milam, Stephen Miles, Mark Mann, Zach Workman, me, Rick Seabrands, Anthony English, Edwin DeBoer, David Stringle, Jeremy Funk, Dana Shepard, Jeremy Edwards, Richard Sanchez, Andy Brigante, DP Riggins, and in on a tiebreaker by having one more top 5 than the person below him, but with 287 points, Dan Harrington into the playoffs.
Wow, that came in on a tie.
On a tie. Both had 287 points. Dan wasn't able to make it tonight. The one drop weeks, obviously, his was going to be tonight where he scored 0. But yeah, he was tied with David Livingston, but in lieu of Dan Harrington's 2 top 5s, he would get the tiebreaker over David Livingston.
Oh my gosh, I think that is one of the first times. I think that might even be the first time in my broadcasting career that I have ever heard of it coming down to a driver getting in on a tiebreaker. I'll be honest with you.
Like getting into the round of 8 or getting into the round of 4 before, because there's only a couple races before those cutoffs happen. But after a 14 race season, having guys tied at the cutoff there, that's really, really rare. So obviously, congrats to both those drivers on a season well done. Just to be in the hunt there at the end, but sadly, we're only able to take one of them here. And Dan Harrington's overall work through the first 13 races was enough to get the job done.
Yep, and it came down to it. So congratulations to all of the 16 drivers out there making it in to the chase.
Shout out to Matt Wagner too. He was 1 point behind him.
Oh
so
my
really,
gosh.
really close to the cutoff line between P. Riggins, David Livingston, Dan Harrington, Matt Wagner. Four drivers separated by about 4 points. Yeah, real close.
Golly, man. All right. Well, Peter, I'm not going to keep you, man. Awesome job. And, of course, congratulations, like I said, to all of the top 16 that made it in. Congratulations to, to everybody. I mean, this track is not an easy track, and especially for the final race of the regular season. It just came down to the wire. And, I mean, it was a crazy race, but a very interesting one. So, Peter, awesome job, bud. Man, we're going to start it all next week.
I appreciate it, man. Thought we were going to have the win. Got blocked too hard coming out of turn 4, but that's how it happens sometimes. Playoffs going to be a different story, though. Probably not going to be as chipper after that one.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
All right, thanks, man.
All righty, Peter. We'll see you next week, buddy.
I see you.
All right. Well, that is Peter DeBoer. Now I'm going to go ahead and get down here to the... And I guess we're going to go ahead and call it official here tonight, folks. Yeah, I mean, everything's updated. Our winner here tonight, Stephen Miles. Awesome job, Stephen, on the win. Richard Sanchez in P2. Joshua Gathright, congratulations again to Gathright on P3. Blake Viken, P4. Jeremy Edwards, P5. David Stringle, P6. Edward DeBoer, P7. Cody Nagels, P8. Rick Seabrands, P9, and Matt Wagner, P10. Peter DeBoer in 11th. Josh Milam in 12th. Harold Rothery, 13th. D.P. Riggins, 14th. James Mayer, 15th. Anthony English, 16th. Zachary Workman, 17th. Zach Freachin, 18th. Mark Mann, 19th. And Andrew Zonto, tough break for Andrew, in 20th. Jeff Crosby, Sr., 21st. Bubba Winningham, 22nd. Tough break for him as well. David Livingston, 23rd. Cook, 24th. Funk, 25th. Brigante, 26th. Wing, 27th. Kevin, 28th. Barry, 29th. And Sean McCarr, 30th. Russell Worth, 31st. Stanley Jr., 32nd. Charles Joplin, 33rd. Dean Webb, 34th. Gary Turner, 35th. Dana Shepard, 36th. Andrew Schroeder, 37th. Alan Foster Jr., 38th. Davey Preston, Aaron Brill did not start here tonight. But again, congratulations goes to our winner here tonight, Stephen Miles. And again, congratulations to the top 16 who made it into the chase. And a big shout out to everybody out there that tuned in here tonight. Man, thank you. 9 likes here, and I think 21 at peak. Man, you can't ask anything any better. So a big shout out to everybody for tuning in. But until next week, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.